Welcome to Chapter 15 of Storming Babylon. In this chapter, we will continue to explore the exciting and action-packed world of this thrilling book. We hope you are enjoying the story so far and are eager to find out what happens next. As we delve deeper into the plot, we encourage you to immerse yourself in the exciting events that unfold. From thrilling action scenes to heart-pumping moments of suspense, Storming Babylon is sure to keep you on the edge of your seat. We appreciate your support and hope that you continue to enjoy the journey we have in store for you. Thank you for enjoying the story, and we look forward to sharing more with you in the upcoming chapters. Chapter 16, Blessing of Cultists.
Meanwhile, deep in the heart of Chinatown, most of the trinket shop had been turned over, the cultists taking their time to make an assembly line to inspect weapons. Others methodically inserted ammunition into the various metal clips, readying themselves for the assault. Their leader was given to outbursts and temper tantrums when setbacks and problems presented themselves. His violent outbursts had led to several members' deaths. Even loyal followers were not safe from being used as guinea pigs for new necromancer techniques whenever he became beyond rational in his fury. The man in red brooded over his ill fortunes. Most of the cultists worked diligently, avoiding his eye, aware of what fate would await them if they gained his attention in this foul mood. The accursed physician had slipped out of his grasp. Now, the blasted detective outwitted his ghoulish creations. Despite his creations outnumbering the witless gumshoe and his pet, he got away. He should be writhing on the floor in agony, begging to be put out of his misery. Someone was interfering. Someone was giving this detective an unfair advantage in this game of cat and mouse. They would not survive his ascension. They all would be dealt with shortly. His Canadian allies had come through with several large crates of American military firearms. Hand grenades and automatic rifles were being passed out among his cultists to give them overwhelming firepower when engaging his enemies. The method of fighting was distasteful to a man of his supremacy. Modern weapons and sensibilities were unpleasant and impersonal. He would not deny they were also effective. With the detective likely running to inform the walking corpse of what had transpired, they had run out of time. A flickering candlelight cast dancing shadows on the worn wooden shelves of the abandoned trinket shop. Dressed in a dark, flowing robe, the man in red's presence was shrouded in an unsettling aura. Behind him, his devoted cultists, now armed, anxiously awaited his words in candlelit gloom. As he walked among them, he cultivated their fear. The magic created an unnerving silence that engulfed the room. Each cultist's heart quickened as he approached. The power he possessed was beyond their comprehension. His mere presence bound their souls to his malevolent power. Standing before the first cultist that would succumb to his ritual, he raised a hand that shimmered with dark energy. His wicked smile revealed row upon row of sharp, yellowed teeth. He murmured the incantation, barely audible, as he touched the supplicant's forehead with a blood-soaked finger. At that moment, the man's eyes rolled back, revealing milky white orbs. The mark of the necromancer began to materialize on his forehead. The mark with ancient Chinese characters rose from the depths of his skin to glow with otherworldly heat branding his soul. The man's agonized scream filled the air, blending with the scent of burning flesh. Once the incantation completed its work, the cultist collapsed to his knees, his eyes returning to their mortal state. The supplicant's undying loyalty was secured. One by one, the necromancer repeated the evil benediction upon each cultist. Some trembled in anticipation afterward, while others bore a grim determination. There was but one failure. The man's body was consumed by the intense heat of the markings. The failure's soul smoked, swirled, and curled upward in ethereal tendrils, inhaled and repurposed by the man in red. On the last cultist, his eyes bore into the man's soul, searching for any hint of doubt. The cultist stood strong, unyielding under the necromancer's piercing gaze. With deliberate slowness, the man in red traced his finger along the man's jawline, marking him with his unique symbol. There was no flame, no searing pain. Instead, a feeling of power coursed through the cultist's veins, amplifying the darkness within him. The mark merged seamlessly with his essence, becoming a part of his being. This one would be his chosen guardian, his protector in the battle to come. The man in red stepped back, his task complete. He stood surrounded by his marked disciples in the dim light of the violated trinket shop. Tonight their allegiance was sealed, their souls forever bound to his malevolent cause. Several stolen trucks idled in the alley. The man in red ordered his people inside with their arsenal in preparation for his glorious victory. They had no further use for subterfuge. Tonight he would use them all to ascend to his rightful place as ruler of New York.